Welcome back to Zach Collects Stuff, and back by popular demand, another installment of What Were They Thinking Sports Card Edition. If you've been following Zach Collects Stuff for a period of time, maybe 6 months or so, you probably saw my first 3 installments of this about beginning of the year maybe, where I kind of took some comical looks at cards like this Ed Lynch. Ones of the 80s and 90s where photography was not really the priority, quality was not priority, and fashion sense was out of this world. So we're going to dive in and take a look at a stack of these cards that I've put aside, and I'm going to have 3 installments of this again. And so just kind of a fun installment for me to kind of get back into why I love collecting sports cards from the junk era. Just some hysterical photos that we can all laugh at together. So let's dive into it. Figured I'd start off this video with a few fun names. Moose Haas. Now this card actually doesn't look too bad. I just liked his name. Thought it was great. Non-baseball. We got Fat Lever. I've featured this guy on numerous videos in the past. Niedenfuhr. God, I'd be needing fewer of his cards. I seriously pull his cards so many times whenever I go through old collections. Look at the size of that glove. Talk about big gloves. I have one later in the video for you. Next category. Weird sideline pictures, possibly after practice. A hard practice. Pete Incaviglia staring straight into the sun. They couldn't pick a different angle. Darnell Coles. He's sweaty. I swear they just got him in the middle of spring training. Said, hey, Darnell, get over here. Take a picture for this baseball card that you're going to be remembered on for the next 40 years. Dave Dravecki, not really all that bad, but you can still see he's perspiring. It's pretty warm that day, and he's wearing 4 layers of shirts. This is one of my favorite ones from this session. Ken Patterson. Man, looks like he just had a hard workout, and he's tired. He's ready to go. Bruce Benedict is just happy to be there. Oh, my goodness. Jerry Gleaton, I'm pretty sure he's been in some previous ones too, but my goodness, like why... At what point did Fleer say, maybe we shouldn't have the players looking directly into the sun when we're taking these pictures? Let's just get them in the tunnel. Maybe a little bit darker. I don't know. Now I have a hair section. Some great hair in these next few cards. Bo McLaughlin. This is like peak late 70s, early 80s, isn't it? Put Bo on display there. Another one. Pat Dobson. Man. It's like he's wearing like a satin dress shirt underneath his jersey. I do love these vintage Indians jerseys, though. Those are sweet. I think it's hilarious he's wearing like these old excuses for like athletic wear. Another non-baseball. Mark Gaminsky. Look at that mullet. If he dies, he dies. Now these next 3 have to do with improving your vision. And I'm pretty sure Fred Brining can see into your soul with those glasses. Oh my God. He looks like one of the SNL skit characters with those giant glasses on. Man, those Expos hats are sweet too. But photography here, not awesome. Bob Kearney. Man. Rod. My name's Rod, and I like to party. All right, I have 3 more, and these 3 are the best from this session. Now, I teased it earlier, but big gloves. I like big gloves, and I cannot lie. What on earth is that? Mickey Hatcher coming to the game, play some outfield, and catch literally every ball hit anywhere with the size of that glove. Randy McCammett. I feel like I'm getting vibes of like small town sheriff with Randy. Wonder what Randy's doing now in his retired days. How was it Randy as a picture? Oh, that back picture might be even better. Well, this is an early one in his career. He had played 1 year. 3.95 ERA. That's serviceable. All right. Only 12 strikeouts over 37 innings. That's not very good. But all right, last one. Definitely my favorite one from this session. Not a major sport, but if you remember Sports Illustrated for Kids and how they would focus on a lot of things that were maybe Olympic sports or non-major sports for their Sports Illustrated for Kids cards that they would have in the magazines, that's where Michelle Gilman comes from. This card, I can't get enough of it. It is one of my favorite cards I've ever seen. Man, this one is special. I'm going to keep this one in my collection forever. In fact, I'm going to a show in a couple weeks, and I might just put this in my showcase right in the middle as a joke, just to kind of get people talking about cards. But man, this card, and it's actually in good shape for a Sports Illustrated for Kids card. The perforation looks pretty good. I just wish it was one of the big names from this set. But man, Michelle Gilman, this card is absolutely hilarious to me. Peak 1980s, early 90s hair. Look at those safety goggles, the rec specs, the racquetball team. Well, anyways, hopefully installment 1 was great for you guys. I love talking about and showing these cards that I've picked up in my collections. And hopefully it gives you guys a couple laughs as well as it does me. Thanks for watching Zach Collect Stuff. If you ever have any questions about cards, or you know what, tell me your favorite ridiculous card that you've ever seen. And I would love to take a look at it, and we'll share some laughs together that way too. If you ever have any comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. But until next time, keep collecting and have fun.